just because Jezebel threatened to kill you? She threatened to do it within 24 hours of the threat, and it hasn't happened, and now it's been days. She can't do what she said she was going to do unless God lets her do it. But he's not thinking that way. Then the Lord said to him, go return on your way to the wilderness of Damascus, and when you arrive, anoint Hazael as the king of Syria. Also you shall anoint Jehu the son of Nimshi as the king over Israel, and Elisha the son of Shaphat of Abel Molah you will anoint as a prophet in your place. He was through. He quit. He gave up. I'm all alone. They want to kill me too. I know better than my fathers. God, take my life. Well, and so God says, okay, if that's where you are. I mean, God recognized, I guess, that that's where he was, and that's all at that point in his life he was capable of. So he said, okay, so go do this and do that and do the other, and then you anoint Elisha as a prophet in your place. And I think it's significant, in your place. It's your place, but you're not doing it. It should be that whoever escapes the sword of Hazael, Jehu will kill, and whoever escapes the sword of Jehu, Elisha will kill. And then the crowning blow, so to speak, from the Lord, and yet I have reserved 7,000 in Israel, all whose knees have not bowed to Baal, and every mouth that has not kissed him. You're not all alone. You may feel all alone, but on the other side of the coin, there was at least 7,000 people that Satan would tempt to feel the way Elijah felt. And I don't know what the population of Israel and Judah was at that point in their history, but if it stayed close to what came out of Egypt, or if it was larger, probably I would assume it was larger, but I don't know. But 7,000 sounds like a lot of people. But if it's 7,000 out of 3 million, what's the odds? What's the percentage? It's very, very small. Very small. What's the percentage today? You know, sometimes we might look around and say, you know, it seems like nobody is really interested in the truth. Nobody really cares. Most everybody's busy, you know, most everybody's busy, that's for sure. And making all they can and canning all they make, or whatever it is that it seems to be their inclination. But I don't know what the percentages are. But I know the percentages are small, and I know they're going to get smaller. And I know that for those who are endeavoring to stand true to the Lord, there's going to be the temptation to look at things the way Elijah looked at things. Even though Elijah was used mightily of God, and had all kinds of very tangible evidence to the fact that God was guiding him, God was directing him, God was protecting him, and if he was doing what God told him to do, where God told him to do it, there isn't a chance in the world that Jezebel could take his life. But again, just to go back and close, if we start thinking about the pain of the past and the losses of the past, and if we focus on that, it isn't going to work. It's going to get us down, because to focus on the losses of the past and the pain of the present only perpetuates the losses and guarantees the pain will continue and possibly increase. The only pain I can think of that Elijah's focusing on is the pain of the threat. And a threat's just a threat. You know, it's one thing I've heard the thought, and it's true, that many people are afraid of a lot of things. And the interesting thing is that most of the things we're afraid of never happen. And as long